What's up everybody, it's Ben with Srkcycles.com, and today I've got a 2016 Honda Africa Twin. This is the CRF1000L. It's built on that dirt bike platform. It's got the 998cc motor. This one does have the 6-speed DCT transmission, so that's automatic if you don't speak transmission lingo. It does have a sport mode though, where you can flip through the gears and like paddle shifters, which is pretty cool. This thing is really cool as far as just being like a dirt bike that you can ride on the road. We have not had one of these yet, and we've been enjoying having it. So let's take a walk around. Yeah, so we get the rear tire here. Rear tires are gonna be in really good shape. This thing has like no miles on it. I'm talking like 400 miles, and so those are the factory tires, super new. Got this big tail like fender here piece that probably would go if it was mine. Looks terrible, but that's what all those factory bikes are. They do it to the sport bikes too. I don't know why. I think it's a legal thing. It's your brake light here, it's your turn signals, license plate mount, reflector. I'd have to imagine somebody makes a kit to get rid of this big piece and to make it look like 1,000 times better. Come over here on this side, you can see the exhaust. Again, is in really good shape. There's just no miles in this bike. It has not been like beat up or anything. One thing that I did want to point out is there is this marking here on the underside of the exhaust. I don't know what caused that. It is some sort of scrape, but it's not dented, so I'm not sure what would have caused that. But just so you guys can see that there. Got your rear brakes. Rotor's looking really nice. It's your swing arm there. Here on the side of the bike, get this like side panel piece. It would be underneath the passenger seat. Got the CRF1000L logo there. There is your rear passenger peg. There's your rider peg. There's your rear brake. This thing does sit, it claims that it's 9.8 inches of ground clearance, so it does have a good clearance. It is that adventure like tour bike, or I guess just adventure bike. I don't know if it's tour. It does have a spot here to mount bags, but we do not have the bags. They do not come with the bags. Yeah, here on the side of the tank, everything is looking really good. There's that Africa Twin logo on the side there with your Honda logo. Everything there in the motor bay is looking good. Pretty compact, not a lot of extra space. Up here on the top, there's your mirror. Has the brush guards, the knuckle busters, turn signal, windshield. Does have a sweet headlight. We'll see that on later. One is on and the other one is the high beam. Here's your fork tubes, looking very good. They are covered here by this lower plastic fairing on the front and in this front fender. This is also in really, really nice shape. Not beat up, not scuffed, not nicked, not paint chipped, not nothing. There's your front tire. Again, like I said, there's no miles on this bike. These tires are super nice. Get a good look here at the front brakes. It is the dual disc, or the dual rotors up front. They have this side, another on the other side. We'll get a look at them in a minute. Tires looking good. It is the spoked wheel, as you can see. There is the brakes on the other side. We'll go up this way. Up the fork tubes. There's that Africa Twin logo again on this side. Turn signal, brush guards, mirrors. All that's looking real good. This thing is super sweet. I have to admit, it is a little tough to adjust to the DC2 transmission if you're used to riding a manual bike. But honestly, even when you first jump on it, it feels cool. It's a little awkward because there's no clutch. But it is a fun ride, and if you're gonna ride it off-road, which is what it's built for, it is nice to not have to shift. So there's your rider peg, obviously no shifter. There's your passenger peg on this side. Again, there's that CRF badge. But yeah, like I said, so the DC3 is a little tough to transition into, but I have a sneaking suspicion that after like one day of riding it, you would love it. Again, there's your side, there's your spot to mount bags. And it is chain driven like dirt bikes. Chain is looking to be in good shape. It's your chain guard and your swing arm. We already saw this monstrosity of a rear fender. Here you got like a spot for a luggage rack and grab handles for the passenger. There's your passenger seat and the rider's seat. This does appear to be in two pieces. I've not had it off yet. But there's the tank. Coming up there, you got the gauges sitting in behind the windshield. There's the mirror and there's controls. Here you can see this is a selector for the display, and there's your downshifter. There is your upshifter if you have it in sport mode. Controls on this side. Here you go, drive, sport, neutral, 4 ways. Your start and your kill switch are all the same. This bike does have ABS. There is an ABS off button right there. There's your gauges, as you can see down there at the bottom. 401 miles on it. Might have a few more than that, even if you buy it tomorrow, because we are very much enjoying having this bike in the shop. A few of us have been out riding it. Start it up for you. Down so you hear me talk. Not that it's super loud, but yeah, there it is. There's the 2016 Honda Africa Twin. It's the CRF1000L. Don't miss out on the test drive that Sean did. This is a super cool bike. Like I said, we've been riding it a little bit here at the shop. We've been enjoying having it. There's your rear signal and your front signal. There's your front signal on that side. And your rear signal on that side. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't miss out on this bike. This thing is going to be priced to sell, and it is going to be a beautiful bike to ride. Thanks for watching.